Live from KSAT12, the news at noon starts right now.
And developing this noon, the CDC confirms one of the people quarantined at Joint Base San Antonio tested positive for the coronavirus.
This is the 15th case of the coronavirus in the United States. San Antonio Mayor Ron Nirenberg reminding people that the risk to the public is still low.
Jessie Degollado was at this morning's announcement, and she has more details about the patient's diagnosis. Jessie?
Well, twice daily temperature checks indicated that the evacuee at JBSA Lackland had a fever late yesterday. So but that person, unknown whether it's a man or a woman, that person was able to walk to a specially designated ambulance with an EMT infectious disease response team in protective gear. That person then taken to a hospital that is yet to be named. Now, Mayor Ron Nirenberg was the first to offer his assurances to the people of San Antonio.
Every precaution has been executed according to plan to keep the individual isolated from the general public. San Antonians should feel confident and continue to go about their lives.
Well, they were quick to point out that the response team, as you heard, worked perfectly. But given that there are still 7 days left in the quarantine, the CDC says it's possible, the first confirmed case among the evacuees here won't be the only one.
There may be additional cases that we identify. I do want to prepare you for that. We're still within the potential incubation period for coronavirus for people coming out of Wuhan city in China.
Now, mind you, the evacuees are in a hotel on base that is fenced off and under guard. And although the risk is considered, again, very low to the public, coming up at 12:30, we'll talk about some precautions that you can take that can help protect you against illness, including the coronavirus. We're live outside Municipal Chambers. Jessie Degollado, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Jessie. Right now on KSAT.com, we're following the latest developments as coronavirus concerns grow. Read more about the CDC's announcement, plus details about the disease. You can find it all on the coronavirus section of our website.
A CVS pharmacy in Cibolo having to clean up this morning after burglars attempted to steal an ATM by driving straight through the front doors. This happening around 5:30 this morning at the CVS on Main Street and Cibolo Valley Drive. Cibolo police shared the surveillance video with us of the suspects attempting to steal the machine. Watch this. A driver of a dark-colored Toyota Tundra truck backs into the front of the Cibolo CVS, smashing through all the glass doors. Then you see two individuals run through the doors. What you don't see is that they are wrapping a chain around the store's ATM machine. You see one of the suspects run out of the store, then the second holding the chain, realizing it's not going to reach the truck. That's when the suspects drive off. This all happening at a CVS pharmacy in Cibolo on Main Street at 5:30 Thursday morning. Cibolo police officer Matt Schema says these kinds of acts can be inspired by movies, but tend to be unsuccessful, like the suspects seen in the video.
A lot of crime is glorified through TV, and they see how quick and easy it is and how rich they can get real quick. But in real life, that's not how it works, because there are consequences for this.
About 3 hours after that break-in, crews have already cleaned up most of that damage, and the store is now open for customers. Cibolo police are working with other agencies to determine if this break-in is related to other break-ins involving a similar truck that occurred overnight in surrounding areas. If the suspects are arrested, Cibolo police say they will face attempted burglary charges.
A man accused of killing a San Antonio Independent School District teacher now facing charges. Police arrested 25-year-old David Don Juan last night. They tell us he's charged with murder and aggravated assault of a deadly weapon. Amy Sebron was shot on February 1st at the Park at Wall Street apartments in the 11,000 block of Wall Street near Vance Jackson and Huebner. That's on the west side. Police say Don Juan knocked on the teacher's apartment door and then shot her and a man in the apartment. Police tracked down Don Juan using surveillance video. Officers tell us cell phone records put Don Juan at the apartment the day of the victim was shot.
In the day ahead, we're set to learn more about the future of Pre-K for SA program. Today, City Council is expected to vote to decide if a sales tax should be on the ballot in May. That tax will help fund the program. It was approved back in 2012 and expires next year. According to the Fairfax KSAT Rivard Report poll, more than 2/3 of people said they supported extending the tax.
Making higher education more accessible. That's the goal of a new partnership between the Alamo Colleges District and an online university. The Alamo Colleges District and Western Governors University announced the partnership this morning. The schools are hoping the streamlined process for Alamo colleges and students and graduates who want to pursue a bachelor's degree at WGU Texas will help get that degree. Alamo College's graduates, staff, and faculty can choose from over 60 programs at WGU.
Over the last 3 years, we've transferred close to 800 students to pursue their baccalaureate degree or credential, and so we'd like to ensure that we continue to do that and, in fact, transfer more students after today's signing.
As part of the program, transfer students can get a 5% discount on their tuition at WGU.